Hey, everybody, Jimmy Fallon here. Tonight, we're diving headfirst into the wacky world of competitive coupledom. You heard that right? We're talking about a husband and wife who decided to settle their differences the only way they knew how. A good old-fashioned slap contest. Forget about who does the dishes or folds the laundry. This is about bragging rights, baby. Now, I know what you're thinking. Jimmy, that sounds dangerous, and you're not wrong. But trust me, this story is more hilarious than it is hazardous. We're talking about a couple who clearly love each other very much, even if they express it through lighthearted violence. So buckle up, grab your popcorn, and get ready to laugh your socks off. This is one domestic dispute you won't want to miss. Let me introduce you to our contestants. Get ready for a showdown like no other, where love meets rivalry in the most entertaining way possible. In this corner we have Barry, the man who believes he's the king of every competition. Barry's your typical, fun-loving husband. Always the life of the party, and never one to shy away from a challenge. Loves his sports, loves his snacks, and loves to tease his wife Brenda. Whether it's a game on TV or a playful prank, Barry's always in it to win it. He's convinced he's got this competition in the bag. With a thumbs up and a winning attitude, Barry's ready to take on any challenge. Why? Because in his words, honey, you know I'd never hurt you too badly. Barry's charm and humour are his secret weapons. And in the other corner we have Brenda, the woman who matches Barry's energy with her own brand of fierce determination. Don't let her sweet smile fool you. Brenda's a force to be reckoned with. Oh, she's got a heart of gold and a will of steel. She's got that quiet strength, you know, the kind that doesn't need to shout to be heard, the kind that sneaks up on you when you least expect it. Just when you think you've got her figured out, she surprises you with her resilience. She's been putting up with Barry's shenanigans for years, so she's got a few tricks up her sleeve. Brenda knows how to play the game just as well as Barry. These two are the definition of competitive spirit. Their playful banter and spirited competitions are legendary among their friends and family. They're like the Olympic athletes of playful bickering. Every argument is a new event, every joke a new challenge. And tonight their living room is their coliseum. The stage is set, the stakes are high, and the smack talk is about to begin. Who will come out on top in this ultimate showdown of love and rivalry? Stay tuned to find out. Now, before we get into the thick of it, let's lay down some ground rules. This is a slap contest, not a cage match. We've got rule number 1, open-handed slaps only. No fists, no scratching, no biting. We're going for comedic effect here, people, not a trip to the emergency room. Rule number 2, one slap at a time. This ain't a free-for-all. Each person gets their turn to dish it out and take it like a champ. Rule number 3, no crying. Okay, maybe a little crying is allowed, but only tears of laughter. Got it? We're here to have fun. With the rules established, it's time for our lovebirds to step up to the plate. Or should I say, the slapping line. Round 1 starts with Barry. He's got that mischievous glint in his eye, the one that always means trouble. He pulls Brenda close, gives her a playful kiss on the cheek, and whispers, "Get ready to lose, sweetheart." Brenda just rolls her eyes and laughs. She's heard it all before. Barry winds up for his slap, his hand practically shaking with anticipation. Brenda braces herself, but then wham! Barry pulls his hand back at the last second, letting out a triumphant "Gotcha!" The crowd goes wild. Well, okay, the crowd is just their dog, Sparky, but he's going bonkers. Brenda, however, is not impressed. "Oh, very funny, Barry," she says, shaking her head. "You call that a slap? I've felt mosquito bites harder than that." Section 5. Brenda's retort, a counter-slap that'll make your head spin. Brenda steps up for her turn. She's not messing around. No fake-outs, no hesitation, just pure, unadulterated wife power about to be unleashed. She winds up her hand, her eyes locked on Barry's. He knows he's in trouble now. And then, bam! The sound of Brenda's slap echoes through the room. It's a thing of beauty, a perfect combination of power and precision. Barry's head snaps to the side, his eyes wide with surprise. He staggers back a few steps, clutching his cheek. Brenda stands there, hand on her hip, a smug smile playing on her lips. "Who's got the mosquito bite now, honey?" she asks, her voice dripping with playful venom. Section 6. The trash talk escalates from sweet nothings to fighting words. The crowd, aka Sparky, goes wild again. The energy in the room is electric. Barry is starting to realize he might have underestimated his wife. His confident facade begins to crack as he sees the fire in Brenda's eyes. He rubs his cheek, trying to regain his composure. Okay, you got me there," he admits, but there's a hint of newfound respect in his voice. "But this is far from over, my dear. Prepare to face the wrath of The barracuda, he declares with a dramatic flair. Brenda just laughs. Oh, please, she says, rolling her eyes. Her laughter is infectious, and the crowd joins in. You're about as intimidating as a wet noodle. More like the Barry poodle, she teases, her voice dripping with playful sarcasm. The trash talk flies back and forth, each insult more ridiculous than the last. It's a battle of wits, and neither side is willing to back down. They're like two kids in a schoolyard, except instead of pulling hair, they're threatening each other with open-handed justice. As the exchange continues, it's clear that this is more than just a battle of words, it's a celebration of their connection. The crowd's enthusiasm is palpable, and it's clear that everyone is having a great time. As the scene comes to a close, Barry and Brenda share a knowing smile. They may be rivals in this playful battle, but at the end of the day, they're partners in life. Section 7, Barry's secret weapon, the wind-up of doom. Round 2, and Barry's determined to redeem himself. He's been practicing his technique, studying Brenda's weaknesses, which, let's be honest, are few and far between. He's even come up with a name for his ultimate move. The wind-up of doom. He takes a deep breath, closes his eyes, and starts to wind up his arm. He pulls it back so far it looks like his elbow might pop out of its socket. Brenda watches, a mix of amusement and apprehension on her face. Even Sparky seems to sense the gravity of the situation. The tension is palpable. Barry's arm is a blur of motion as he brings it forward. In Section 8, Brenda's unbreakable focus channeling her inner kung fu master. But Brenda's ready for him. She's been taking mental notes, analyzing Barry's every move. She remembers that time he tried to cheat at Monopoly, the time he ate all the leftover pizza, the time he forgot their anniversary. Suddenly her eyes widen. She sees it, the tiniest flinch in Barry's shoulder, the telltale sign of his impending strike. It's like time slows down as she channels her inner ninja warrior. Just as Barry's hand is about to make contact, Brenda swiftly ducks to the side, avoiding his wind-up of doom with the grace of a gazelle. Barry's hand sails harmlessly through the air, leaving him off balance and vulnerable. Section 9. The final showdown, one slap to rule them all. It all comes down to this, the final showdown. Barry's pride is on the line, but Brenda's not about to let him off easy. They stare each other down, their eyes locked in a battle of wills. The air crackles with anticipation. Sparky whimpers, sensing the impending doom. Or maybe he just needs to go outside. Who knows with dogs? Barry makes the first move, lunging at Brenda with a wild, unpredictable slap, but Brenda's one step ahead. She sidesteps his attack with ease, her movements fluid and graceful. This is it, the moment of truth. Brenda takes a deep breath, gathers all her strength, and delivers the final blow. Section 10. And the winner is a twist ending you won't see coming, to Barry's forehead. Wait, what? That's right, folks. In a shocking turn of events, Brenda decides to show Barry mercy. Instead of slapping him with all her might, she gives him a gentle tap on the forehead. "You know, honey," she says, a mischievous twinkle in her eye. "I think you've had enough for one night." Barry stares at her dumbfounded. He can't believe she just did that. He was ready for the pain, the humiliation, the bragging rights, and she just stopped. Section 11 Epilogue. The aftermath and lessons learned, maybe. And so, the great slap contest of 2024 comes to an end. It was a spectacle like no other, filled with unexpected twists, turns, and a lot of laughter. No clear winner, no losers, except maybe Barry's pride. Barry thought he had it in the bag, but Brenda's agility left him red-faced and everyone else in stitches. Just a whole lot of laughter, some lighthearted violence, and a reminder that even the most ridiculous arguments can have heartwarming endings. Barry and Brenda learned that their playful banter and occasional spats were just part of their unique love language. A lesson about love, respect, and the importance of knowing when to hold back, or not. They probably learned nothing and will be back at it again next week. But that's what makes their relationship special. Their playful arguments are just another way they show their affection for each other. But hey, that's the beauty of marriage, right? It's about finding joy in the little things, even if those things include a playful slap contest now and then. Until next time, this is Jimmy Fallon, reminding you to keep it playful, keep it fun, and most importantly, keep it slap-free. Because at the end of the day, it's the love and laughter that truly matter. So here's to more laughter, more love, and maybe a little less slapping. After all, life is too short to take too seriously. Let's keep the fun alive and cherish every moment we have with our loved ones. And remember, whether it's a playful argument or a heartfelt conversation, it's the connection that counts. So go out there, make memories, and always find a reason to smile.